Hey, what's happening? You're watching Toon Army TV. So, breaking news, Newcastle United have announced their second signing of the January window, and that is New Zealand international Chris Wood. He is 30-year-old and he's signed a 2.5-year deal at St James's Park, and he is an ex-Burnley forward who are also in a relegation battle with us. Newcastle United activated that 20 to 25 million release clause that Burnley set. We matched that, and Chris Wood has signed in time for the game against Watford on Saturday. As you all know, we are lack of a striker. We don't have a recognised striker, put it that way. And Chris Wood is Premier League proven. He's scored double figures in his last 4 seasons, albeit this season he scored 3, but that can be improved because we know on paper we have a better side than Burnley, on paper. Now, Chris Wood has said on the official club website after signing that 2.5-year deal at Newcastle, "This is a very exciting opportunity for me and I'm delighted to be a Newcastle United player. I have played at St James's Park a few times and it's an amazing place. So to have the chance to represent this club with those incredible supporters behind me and my teammates is very special. The club and manager have been first class during this process and I really can't wait to get onto the pitch and repay the faith they have in me, especially with a vital part of the season ahead of us." Eddie Howe has said in his statement, "Chris is an important signing for us at a crucial time and I'm very pleased we have been able to move quickly and bring him here. He is a very dangerous attacking threat and has physicality and character that I really like, and he's vast experience in the Premier League. He will be a great fit for us." So both parties are happy with the deal. Chris Wood has said that he can't wait to play in front of us, the supporters. 52,000 sellout on Saturday will prove how big of a club we are. And it just goes to show our financial power now, with the new ownership. My opinion on Chris Wood, I've said it in the previous 2 videos. I think this is a great signing for us. He's got all the attributes that we need. Very good in the air. Eddie Howe mentioned that he's dangerous, and that is true because he can cause any defence a nightmare if the service is correct. He can bully defences, and that's what we need because right now we're so shy in the final third. We don't score enough goals, and that's why we find ourselves in the predicament that we're in, 19th in the Premier League. But you never know. Chris Wood could score his dream debut goal at the Gallagher. It could be the winning goal on Watford. Fingers crossed. I've always rated, Chris Wood from afar. I'm not just saying that because he signed, but I've always watched him at his time Burnley, Leeds. What he did, for Burnley, in his last 4 seasons. And I believe now he's playing with better players. Has that relegated Burnley? Potentially, unless they can reinvest that money. But I believe that we're getting somebody who knows the league inside out. He knows what a relegation battle is. And also the 2.5-year deal, I feel like that is sensible by the new ownership because we are going to be looking at better players in the next couple of seasons. So the owners are looking, if we get relegated, Chris Wood will be in the Championship next season, but he has that Championship experience. So if he scores the goals in the Championship alongside, say, Callum Wilson, for example, if he stays, then we'll get back into the Premier League. However, if we stay, in the Premier League, and that's what we're hoping on at the end of the season, then Chris Wood can form a good partnership, a 4-4-2 alongside, Callum Wilson, and that's what you want to see. But we're going to be bringing in better players anyway, but it just means we've got more options, and you have to really thank the owners that they're getting in early, and they're bringing in players like Chris Wood, and they're addressing the problems. People will have their doubts of Chris Wood. People will have their own opinions, and I totally respect that if you don't think it's a good signing, but I really do think it's good for us because if that had been under Mike Ashley, there's no way that we go into the Watford game, with a recognised striker. We'll probably struggle. We'll continue with St Maximin, but that proved against Cambridge that it didn't work. St Maximin is not a striker. Dwight Gale, he's been very hit and miss when he's played, and as said, we've only got Callum Wilson. He's out at this moment in time for up to 2 months, and we've got Joe Linton, but let's be honest, he's not a recognised striker. He's more like a winger that can cut in and potentially do something. Again, he doesn't score goals. But with Chris Wood, he's going to help us, and that's all that matters right now. And it can only motivate the lads. Yes, we got beat off Cambridge, but Watford is the big one for us on Saturday, and no doubt he will play. Chris Wood has been given the number 20 shirt, and yeah, we'll see where that goes between now and the end of the season, if that changes for the new up-and-coming season. But as said, I'm happy, with Chris Wood. I think he's got the attitude that's going to help with, to stay in the Premier League. And a lot of fans will look back, at this signing in 5 months' time and think, do you know what? That is a great move by the new owners and, what they're trying to do. This won't end here in terms of signings. We've got more, coming through the door in the next week or so. Diego Carlos, he's been heavily linked with the club from Sevilla. Apparently a £28 million bid has been placed, but we'll see whether Sevilla accept that. I don't think they will. They are looking at 40 million plus. But you know what? 25 million for Chris Wood. He's probably got at least a couple of years, at the top, at Premier League level. And that's what the board are looking at. So for me, it's sensible, it's safe. And we need to understand right now, we're not going to attract the big name players, the big name strikers until the owners know where we are at the end of the season. So I have to prepare for both scenarios, and that's what they've done with Chris Wood. So he becomes our second signing of the new ownership, with Kieran Trippier signing last Friday. Have you noticed that both players have played for Burnley as well? And we're sort of forming a Burnley connection there. But you know what? As said, 2.5 year deal, decent. Hopefully, as said, he does something on Saturday for us, but we'll have to give him that service. But anyway, that's my thoughts on Chris Wood. Absolutely delighted with this one. Newcastle United have signed Chris Wood on a 2.5 year deal from Burnley, and he will feature against Watford on the weekend. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Do be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Can we get up to 30 likes for this video? Plus, that'd be great. It just shows that you're enjoying the content and that you're watching. And put your comments down below. What do you think of Chris Wood? Do you think he's going to make an impact this season? Jot them down. Let me know. They're very important. And follow me on social media. Instagram and Twitter. Give us a follow. I'll follow you back. And until the meantime, I'll see you on the next one. How are the lads?